All right, hello everyone. My name is David Ogonaike. I also go by nickname of Super Dave, and every few Sundays I do a live team webinar, and because I'm involved in a couple of different companies, what I like to do is I like to open this up to different people involved in different companies. And the reason for that is because when you're building a home-based business, someone in a different company might have a challenge, but what they don't realize is that you have the same challenge no matter which company you're actually involved in. So the reason for that, you're going to hear me talk about a lot of different companies, different systems, tools, different things that are being used to build a business. And then if you have specific questions about building your own business, feel free to write your question in the question box, and I will be more than happy to actually help you with that. So welcome everyone, and just so you know, remember you can always watch the previous videos on workwithsuperdave.com. Okay, so normally the webinars you normally will see will be right there, and then you can see the last three recent webinars or posts that I did. And also, if you come right here to the bottom where it has older posts, you can always go back to view posts even before that. Okay, so today I know we have less people than normal on this webinar, only because I don't know, a couple of reasons. First of all, happy Thanksgiving to those of you out in the US. And this whole weekend has been a weekend of shopping. And tomorrow it's going to be Cyber Monday. So we have Black Friday on Friday, and then this Monday is Cyber Monday. And for those of you here in Canada, there is a big football game currently happening right now in Toronto. And majority of people are supposedly glued to their TV watching this football game. I was supposed to do a marathon meeting this Sunday, but who the people that were trying to set it up said, you know what, it's almost like a wash because everyone they're calling is all going to be glued to the TV. You know what? Hey, that's life. People need to take time off. I understand that part, but at other time, people who need to make money, sometimes you shouldn't be taking any time out. But that's my personal opinion. So, does anyone have any questions or anything they want to share that happened this week? Because I have what I'm going to do today. I'm actually going to show you a tool that I've been using to build relationships for me. And what it's done now is when I call people who've been receiving this tool of mine, they are very receptive to hearing or listening to whatever I have to share with them. So I'm going to talk more about that. But first, I want to see if there's any questions or challenges that people has gone through in the last week. Maybe something they want me to touch on, maybe something they heard about somewhere. So I'm just waiting to see if you have any questions. And if you don't, I'm just going to go right into that. Okay, Sean is asking for cold market prospecting. All right, Sean. Okay, who else? And Sean, actually, is so interesting you're even asking that, because what I'm going to share with you today will actually help big time for that. So let me see. Okay, well, let me, as you have more questions, just type it in a box then, and we'll go from there. Now, as some of you may know, maybe a lot of you know, if you're on my Facebook wall, you'll know I'm having success with a company right now called Visalis. Okay, I'm involved with another company right now called Trivita, and these are my two main businesses that I've been involved with. I've been involved with Trivita for almost 11 years. Visalis I've been involved with now for about, 4.5 months so far as of this actual recording. Now, the tool I'm going to show you that I use right now is a tool that I've used for all my different businesses and everything that I do that is even not business related. Okay, and the reason I'm going to show you this tool today is for a couple of things. First of all, it's free. Okay, it used to cost $400 to get this. Now it's free to actually get this. That's number one. And the second thing is that if you do what I'm going to show you on what to do, move it from today onwards, if you just do this one action that you do with this tool I'm going to share with you, you will find people will be calling you, people will be asking you, saying, listen, is there a way, would you be okay if I sent people to you? You know, I don't know what you do, but would you be okay if I refer people to you? Just from this one little act of I want to call it kindness that you do every single day. But really what you're doing is you're building very strong relationships with people. Okay? So I'm always a big believer in systems. I like using systems to make my life easier. And anything that helps me build my business fast, guess what? I'm always going to show it to people. So, who here has heard of a company called Send Out Cards? I just want to know before I talk about this. Anybody? Nobody? Okay. Well, let me tell you what happened before ViSalus, before Trivita, actually in between Trivita. Okay. So basically what happened is, and this is how, let me get my magical marker board up. Because if you understand this, then you understand how to use what I'm going to share with you today. Okay. Great. Okay, only one person has heard of Send Out Cards. That's interesting. All right. So this is what happens. All right. So here in Canada, we have a coffee shop called Tim Hortons. All right. This is what I used to do, and this is how I would actually get people to join my business. Doesn't matter what the business is that you're building, whether it's Melaleuca, ACN, Amway, ViSalus. It doesn't matter what the company is. This is what, if you do this, if you do what I'm going to share with you and do it right now, you will not believe the amount of people that are going to join you in your business, and also the amount of people who will actually be referring people to you, even if they don't join your business. Okay. So this is me. What I would do is I come in. Oh, where are we here? So I would come in, and here's my prospect. Okay, my prospect is sitting down. Okay, and that's a chair right there, and their arms are crossed, their eyes are crossed, and their legs are crossed. Okay. They're like, what is this guy going to show me? Okay, you know, that's your prospect. Okay, they're like, what are they going to talk to me about now? I bet you this is one of those pyramid things, like, okay, hurry up, just talk so I can say no. Okay, so you're going to go meet your prospect, and they're just already closed-minded. How do you open them up? This is what I used to do. Okay, before I would even sit down with them. Okay, as soon as I show up, I would pull out my camera, right? So let's see, that's a camera, and that's me taking, that's a flash there. Okay, I would tell them, listen, you know what, just smile. And by me telling them to smile, guess what, they have to uncross their arms, and they put a little half-baked smile, like, okay, who the heck is this guy, and why is he taking my picture? Because that's first thought. And I tell them, look, I want to take a picture of you before you get involved with me, and before I share with you what it is that we're going to be doing together, so that once you start having success with me, you can look back and see where you were. Okay? Now, there's a lot of little secret things I just did in that conversations that I just said. Okay? First of all, I'm already assuming that they're going to join me in the business. I've already told them they're going to have success with me. Remember I said, look, I'm going to take a picture because I want to show you how you were before you join me, and so you can see where you were after you start having success with us. Okay, so I'm already telling them they're already going to come on board with me. They don't even know what it is, but they're going to have success with me. All right, and here I'm taking a picture of them. Now, most likely, nobody has ever gone and taken a picture of a prospect. Okay, and again, I'll just ask you guys. You can just put your hand up if you have. Like, how many of you have taken a picture of your prospect before even presenting anything to them? Either do it with your phone or your iPhone or with a digital camera. Anyone? Apart from you, Ash. How about the rest of you guys? Okay, never, never, nope. Okay, yeah, because guess what? You just don't think about it. It's like, okay, well, how would I do that? And so this is just what I would do. Okay. Now remember, this we're talking. This is back in 2003. Okay, to about 2007 that I did this. All right. So what I would do at that time is I would actually take their picture and put it online. All right. Now I'm going to actually share with you a couple of things, ninja things you can do right now for your business with this technique. Okay. Because I'm all about, how can you market your business without spending that much money, and how can you get people to like you and trust you enough to want to get into business with you really, really fast. Okay. So in the old days, back in 2003, what I would do is I would create an album online somewhere, okay, on my team site. Today, what I would do, okay, remember there's 2 points to what I'm trying to share with you. What I would do is I would then take picture, and then post on Facebook. So it's a picture of you. What I'd like to do in this case here, you take a picture of them initially, then try to take another picture with you and them. Okay? Post it on Facebook, and then you say something nice about the person. Hey, I just met with, and I'll pretend this person's name here is Bob. Okay? So, hey, I just met with Bob, and make sure Bob has become your friend. Again, you can do it right there on your phone, okay? So I just met with Bob. Bob's a really great guy, and what you do is you tag Bob. Again, this is all on Facebook, okay? And you just say something nice about him. Smart individual. Really learned from him, and Bob, I hope to get you in your. And then depending on what your opportunity is, you would have found out why Bob could be interested in the business. So whatever that is, you put that in the post with the picture. So let's pretend in this case, Bob's goal is to make $2,000 a month so that he can move to a bigger house, for example. So I would say, I just met with Bob. Bob's a great guy, works here, does this. And hey, Bob, listen, you know what? I really appreciate meeting with you. I'm looking forward to helping you get that new home of yours by the lake. Okay? And you post it and you tag him on Facebook. All right? Now, what happens is that you're creating social proof for yourself because you're actually out there meeting with people. Okay? So you're creating social proof. People see you meeting with new people. And what happens when you tag Bob, Bob's friends are like, oh, wait a minute, who's this Dave person and how did he meet Bob? And now they go click on my Facebook profile because they're trying to find out more about me because I just said something about Bob. Okay? So that's just one little thing. Now, back in the days, back in 2003, there was no Facebook, so I wasn't doing that. I just saved the picture. Okay? The other thing I did was after I finished presenting to Bob, whatever it is I presented to him, okay, what I did is I would normally have a postcard. Okay? Now, this here's a postcard. And I already had it pre-written saying, hey, Bob, it was great meeting with you and hope to work with you soon. Then what I would do is I'd get Bob's mailing address. And after I was done talking to Bob, I would then mail this in the mail. Okay, so that's a mailbox. Okay, so I would put it in the mailbox. Now what would happen is about 7 days later or so, I would follow up with Bob and say, hey, Bob, listen, how you doing? And Bob would say, Dave, you know what? I don't know what you do, how you do what you do, but I'm impressed because no one's ever sent me a postcard before in the mail or whatever the case is. I have done something totally different. So first thing I did was I did the whole picture stuff. Then second from that, I then sent out a postcard to Bob and I kind of like broke him down, okay? By me taking a picture, he has to uncross his arms. By me sending a postcard, I'm reaffirming to him that I care about him because especially now, when you send something in the mail, most people are doing emails. Most people are doing Facebook, stuff like that. But when you send something in the mail now, most people now are only getting bills in the mail. So when they receive something different from that, it really sticks out now, okay? So normally in most cases, Bob goes, Dave, I don't remember what it is you shared with me, but I'd love to learn more about it. So I've broken him down, and now he's open. Okay? So this is what I used to do, and it got to the point to when I would go to on a trip. Okay, so again, now that's me on a trip, and this is the water, and that's a beach. Okay, so this is a beach here. What I would do if I went to some warm Caribbean country, I would then go and purchase 100 postcards. And then for my team members, people in the business, what I would do is then I would write out 100 postcards. It would normally take me anywhere from 1 to 3 months to do this. And the problem with this is by the time I mailed it out, I'm already on another team vacation or something else. So it just took a long time. But I still did stuff like this. And by me doing it, it built relationships with people. People would put that postcard on their fridge. They would carry it around with them to say, you know what, next time at the next company contest, I'm going to win it this time because I'm going to be, at this place with whoever it is. Okay? So this is what I did. That just created that relationship. So instead of me having to always be on the phone, always trying to follow up with people, all that other stuff, by me using the postcards card type system with the mail, it did the following up for me. Okay? Now, in 2006, let's see if I pull this up here. So now, in 2006, actually I can make this even bigger. Over here. In 2006 now, someone showed me the system of send out cards. And I went, oh my gosh, this is the answer to what I've been looking for. Because with them, very simple, you can create a card. All right, there we go. And then on the card, you can put pictures in the card, and then you can type in your message. And what they'll do is then they'll put it into they'll put on a mail in an envelope for you, and then they would mail it for you. Mail it. And it goes to your prospect. And I can do all this all on my computer. That's my keyboard there. And my mouse. Alright, so I can do all this on a computer, create the card, put a picture on there, press send, and it was done. And it doesn't matter if it was 1 card or 1,000 cards. And to me, it blew my mind because I've been doing this, but I've been doing it manually. Now I can do everything all automatically. I'm going to actually show you how I actually do all this. But before I show you how I do it, I want to show you how you can use it for your business. So right now, okay, and you guys will see me do this a lot of times, okay? When you meet the prospects, so Sean right now said, you know what, how do you deal with cold prospects, all right? So what happens is, let's say you meet people. I can't really show you my desk right now because it's so messy, but I've got a gazillion business cards here, all right? Maybe I can show you, you know what, hold on, maybe I can show you pictures here. Pictures. Because I think pictures are worth so much more than just talking. I want to make sure I don't show you some weird looking pictures. Extra large pictures. So what I do, so let me give you an example. So this is recent right now. So here's this guy here. Okay, here's this gentleman here. Okay, I'll tell you who he is. And then here's another lady again. I'll tell you who she is. Okay, let me see who else. I have a whole bunch. No. I'm just trying to show you individual pictures here. It can't be that long ago. No, no way. Oh, there. Here again. Okay. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll do her right now, so you'll see. You'll see. Okay. So I take pictures of all these different people. You see them? All these different people here. Okay. Look at what happens. Is you take a picture. I take a picture. Oh my gosh. My screen just went green. That is not good. Do you guys see a green screen? Let us see. Green screen, green screen. So that's not the blue screen. All right, let's try one more time again. Okay. So what happens, and I'm just putting on the rules here, all right? You take picture. Okay, doesn't matter who it is or whatever the case is, especially your prospect. You take the picture, you send a card. Okay, very specific. No postcard. Okay, so make sure you send a card. There's a reason for that as well. And you make sure, oh, let me put it here. Add pic and funny words. All right, and then you send the card, and then you follow up for your biz. Okay, remember this works for any business. I don't care what the business is. Doesn't matter if it's any company you're in right now. What I'm going to share with you, if you do this, there is no way. What I'm going to share with you and how to do it. There's no way in heaven that you will not have, and you're not going to believe me until you do this. Okay, there is no way you will not have people calling you, not crying on the phone. I know it sounds crazy, okay? But that's how emotionally touched. Yeah, that's how you're gonna touch people emotionally, okay? It's really, really amazing, okay? So I'm gonna use this lady here, okay? Because I've been meaning to do it. So this lady right here, okay? So basically, she's a lady right now. She's basically my mortgage broker. Okay, she's trying to get me a mortgage for a couple properties they're supposed to close, and she's working magic right now. All right, so I'm meeting with her. Okay, and I'm using this specifically not for business part, but I'm using it because you can do this for anything. All right, and this is what I do. And the reason for it is right now I want to thank her for what she's doing. Okay, because she hasn't completed it yet, but she's doing a good job. Okay. But what I'm doing right now is I'm building a relationship with her so that when I bring up the topic of, hey, listen, you know what? I also have a business I'd like to share with you. I'm going to talk to her, say about ViSalus. Then she's going to be totally open to it. Okay? So it's not about prospecting her for ViSalus right now. I am, but indirectly. Right now she's trying to help me with something else. But you know what? I can then pitch her or present another business to her. Okay, so how do I do this? First of all, I come here. Okay, now the only reason I'm sharing this with you guys, just so you understand, okay, it used to cost $400 to get an account with Send Out Cards. Used to, all right. The reason I'm sharing this with you right now is twofold. One, first of all, Christmas is coming up, so there's a way that you can use this to build relationships with people right now. But two, it's now free. Okay, you can get an account for free. And just to show you, let me just log out here and log back in here. So if you join now, all right. So before you used to spend $398 to join, and then you would spend $31 a month for your cards. Now it's free. You don't pay the $400 anymore. You just choose your $31 a month, or you can do $980 a month, but you're gonna pay more for a card. Okay, so I recommend you do this, and you can cancel this whenever you want to. Okay, so the two things you pay for is the cards, and you put an expense account. Expense is how you pay for postage, stamps, all that other stuff. So postage is whatever you pay for stamps in the U.S. I think it's like 60 cents or something. I don't know. In Canada, I know it's 60 cents. Okay, so you always be adding a point for your cards and expense for your postage. All right. So you can see you can cancel anytime online, all that other stuff. Okay. So that's it. Okay. This is one time. Your expenses one time. This is the only thing that's per month. Okay. And I recommend that. Now, just so you understand, I will go through the cost and whatever it is, but let me show you creating a card first so you can see how simple this is. And I want you to think about how powerful this could be if you're doing what I'm going to share with you to do. Okay. So, first of all, I have the lady already in my system. So let me just pull her up. So, I'm just going back and forth there. Good question, Makita. I'm coming back to you. So, first of all, they have a database. All right. So here's a database. Now, just so you know, you can import your database. Okay. So I have a whole bunch of different groups in here. You can import your database as well into this. And I do that as well. Just to show you something else I did here. I know it seems like I'm jumping all over the place, but really I'm not. I'm just trying to show you what I do so that you can see. Let me just pull it up here. My folders are too big because I made my pictures. All right, so where are we here? All right. There and there. Okay, so where are you here? Visalis promoters, and how come? Great. Now that's why. Okay, so just to show you, for example, okay, here I copied down all my people I have in Visalis, for example. Okay, so you can see I have all the addresses here, the city they're from, postal code, everything. So I got about 721 people here so far when I did this, and this is almost 2 weeks old. Okay, so what I'm going to do, instead of me having to type every single address in, I'm just going to upload it into the system. So now all I need to do is create one card, so for example like a Christmas card, press send, and when I press send, everyone's going to receive that Christmas card from me. Okay, that's one, but I just want to show you how to do this real fast here. Okay, so let's look for N. Here she is. Send the card. All right, so for N, just so you know, you have over 18,000 cards that you can choose from right here. I want to send her a thank you card. Let's see, for help. So you can always click. You can always click on this to see how it looks like. You can see the inside of how the card looks like. No, I want something that's a bit cooler than that. Let's say motivational. Oh, there we go. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says I'm possible. Okay, I like that card. Okay, so again, I always choose a 2-panel card. Okay, 2-panel card. The reason for that is because when you send someone a postcard just shows up in the mailbox. When you do a card, they have to rip open the envelope and pull the card out, so it makes them more special. Okay, that's why I said I will always use cards. Okay, not a postcard. Okay, again, remember what I'm trying to do right now. I have a prospect. Okay, I've taken her picture. I'm going to add her picture now and add some funny words, and I'm going to send out a card. And I'm going to tell you what it is you have to do so you have unlimited prospects coming to you every single day for your home-based business opportunity. Doesn't matter what the business is. Okay, so again, real quick, I just type a message. Hi, Ann. You are totally awesome in everything that you do. Keep it up. All right. So again, what I normally do is I just type a message as if I am typing a quick email or a text message. I don't try and make things professional because again, people just love having fun. All right. So you notice I'm changing the color here. A cool thing here, you can even have your signature. So I just have my signature there, Super Dave. Make that a little bit bigger. Change the color for that as well to that. All right. Now remember, I have her picture, which is right there. Well, just let me locate it. Perfecto. Okay, 7210. 7210. I'm gonna just quickly upload this here. Upload a picture. Whoop. And 7210. 7210. 7210. All right. So the picture's gonna get uploaded. So let that do its thing there. Let's see what people have in questions here. So Mikita, question is, how do you work with people? How do you work with people who are interested in promoting, but they work 7 days a week with limited time? Is it even worth talking to these people? First of all, you have two questions in one here. You're saying, how do you work with people who are interested in promoting, but they work 7 days a week? And you're saying, is it even worth talking to these people? Well, if you spoke to them and they were interested, they will make the time to work the business. Even if it's 1 hour a week, you work with them with that 1 hour a week. Okay? So I would just find out if they're even open initially. Okay, you don't assume, because you don't know. Maybe they're working 7 days a week because they have no other option. So what's going to happen is when you show, look, there is an option, then they'll make the time to actually make this happen. Okay, so just share it with them, because you never know. All right. All right, so the picture here has been uploaded. All right. And remember what I'm showing you guys here, this is my ninja secret. Because people always wonder, Dave, this is the biggest question I got after I went on stage. People go, Dave, you must have a huge database. That's why you were able to build the business so fast. Okay. I guess I will say I do have a database, but I didn't really talk to that many people for people to join me. It's just what have I been doing to them all these years that when I call them, they're ready to do something. Okay. So here I am. I have this picture. Okay, that I put on here. All right. Now this is what I mean by, I think I wrote it in here, right? Add picture and funny words. Okay. So I've added a picture here. Right here, there's something called elements. I go right down to the bottom. I do miscellaneous clip art. And now this is what I do. Okay, this little stuff that I'm doing here, okay, you cannot do it on, people tell me, well, Dave, I'll just go buy a card in a dollar store or whatever the case. Yeah, sure, go do that if you want. But what I'm sharing with you, I haven't found any other way to do this apart from this system I'm sharing with you right now. And like I said, the system is free now. Okay, I'll give you the link at the end of this where you can actually go get the system if you're interested in doing this. But this is what I do. Okay, this is the difference. Okay, I'm going to type my message now in here. And let's make it a bit smaller. All right, so what do I put in here? Okay, so I'm holding her. Oh, there we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. He does smell good. Good. All right, so there. And people say, Dave, do you really write this kind of stuff to strangers? Yes, I do. I'm going to show you some other stuff I wrote to people. Okay, so there. Okay, so remember, something real short. Okay, and if you want, you can put your information here again. I know she already has it, but I'll just do it again. joinsuperdave.com and center. All right, you told Austin everything that you do, keep it up. And all right, so you know what's going to happen, right? She's going to get this card. She's going to be laughing crazy, okay? Just crazy, all right? So there's that. Now click continue. It already has her address and everything on there, so I just click continue. Now what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to send her a gift because she is working pretty hard for this. I like to send brownies. Guys, all I can tell you, if you're ever going to send anything out to a lady out there, you send out brownies. Brownies, hint, brownies. So red and white gift box, so let's choose brownies. You pay 10 points, an expense account. So blah 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 blah. So brownies. So okay, so basically this whole, remember I'm doing a gift. Normally you don't send out gifts, okay? So you just send out the card, but in this game I'm sending out a gift. So my card's going to cost me 2 points. The brownie's going to cost another 10 points. Adding a picture costs another point. So altogether it's going to cost me 13 points. Each point is 31 cents times 13 cents plus expense, because there's postage for that, for the gift I'm sending. Let me actually go back just to show you real quick what the real cost would have been with no brownie here. Don't send. So normally it would just cost me 59 cents to send out the card. Okay, I don't want to scare you guys. So 59 cents, just the card alone, okay, and 3 points. Okay, so normally a card is 59 cents plus 3 points. Each point is 31 cents. So 31 times 3 is 93 cents plus 59 cents, which comes out to $1, roughly about $1.50. Okay, $1.52 or so. Okay, so $1.50, you got a personalized card you send out to someone. Okay, I'm gonna go add a gift because I do want to send a gift to her, and buy now. All right, and boom, send the card, and the card has been sent. Done like dinner. Okay, now let me come back here. Okay, so I took a picture. Okay, Sean, in this case, your question is, cold prospect. Take a picture of your prospect. Find out, like you're talking to the prospect. If you're talking to them, they always tell you something. Okay, you just say, for example, if you're talking to someone, you can say, look, I got a question for you. I'm just doing a survey right now. If you just won $1 million, right? If you won $1 million, what would you do with that $1 million? And listen to what they tell you. Okay, and keep that in mind. So then what happens now, when you send them the card, you will then send them the card, put their picture in the card, and then in that little bubble box, talk about what they told you. You know what? So for example, let's say, I would love to get a new house or new car, whatever it is. And then in that little bubble, I would put in there, I wish Dave could show me how to get that new house of mine. Like you put yourself in the message to your prospect. Then you press send, you send them the card. It'll cost you $1.50 for you to send that card out. And you're not going to believe it, but I'm telling you, people will be calling you crying on the phone. People will call you just praising you. People will call you with prospects to give you prospects. I had someone call me and say, look, Dave, I got 3 people that need to make some money. I don't even know what the heck you do, but I got this card in the mail. Is it okay? Can I give your name and number to these 3 people? Maybe you can help them out. Okay? That's the kind of stuff that actually happens. All right? So, just so you know, okay, it really is amazing what can happen. Now, the easiest way for you to make this happen for yourself, okay, right now, we have Christmas. Everyone's going to send out Christmas cards. Everyone does that. Everyone sends out Christmas cards. They send out New Year's cards, stuff like that. You want to be different, okay? So the easiest way for you to start, okay, if you're brand new right now, someone says, Dave, this sounds great, but, how would I get started with this? I want to build a database of contacts, okay? I want to start having people, prospects I can talk to, okay? What I would do is this. In your Facebook news feed, I don't even know where it is. Is it activity? No, it is. Okay, one of you guys have to help me here. No, Facebook, no. Home. Okay, right here. Do you see this right here? The second link here? It says birthdays today. All right. What I would do is click on there. Okay, this is Chris's birthday. Okay, this is what most people do. Okay, happy birthday, Chris. All right, that's what most people do. Okay, now what you could do is you could click on here, and I don't know, I think it's under the about part here. Sometimes they have it here. Okay, you see there's a phone number right here. All right, you can call Chris and say, hey Chris, listen, I saw it's your birthday today. Just want to call you to wish you a happy birthday, man. I just quickly went to your site. Looks like you're doing some amazing things. I'd like to send you a gift for your birthday in the mail. Or if, again, I'm just telling you, you can do this. If you're scared to talk on the phone, you can just send Chris a message. Say, Chris, I know it's your birthday, and I always like to treat one person a day for something special. So if you want to send me a mailing address, I'll send you something in the mail. Okay? Boom. You can do that. Okay? So again, you're sitting at home, you're going through Facebook, you're connecting with people, but you're connecting with them from a different perspective. Okay? And then what's going to happen now, if you do what I'm going to share with you, you don't have to send out a gift to these people. You just send them a card, okay? But by you doing that, okay, next step, what I'll do with Chris, okay? So Chris sends you now his address. Then guess what? You come here to photo. I don't know why there's only one photo here. This is nuts. Okay, I picked the wrong person here. Okay, I don't see Chris here. Why does it have Chris? Where's Chris? Chris is in here. Yeah, exactly. So find someone else that has more pictures. That is so weird. He should have a lot more pictures. Okay, this is one. So most people put a picture on Facebook of something that means something to them. They're trying to show something. So in this case, maybe he's trying to show that he's on a boat. Okay, so what you do is you right click on this picture, you click save as, you save it into your computer screen. Now just so you know, you'll see I have it here. Under pictures, I have Facebook. Okay, so send out cards and Facebook, because I go and I grab people's pictures from Facebook. Okay, you can just see different pictures. Sometimes people have pictures of their dog on there, pictures of their kids, whatever it is they have pictures on. I guarantee you that it's something that they value. All right, so I take those pictures and I put it on a card and I send them the card. And when I send them the card with their picture, they go, you know what, I don't know who that guy is, but man, he's awesome. And they think you spent $10 to send them that card. Okay, and if you do that, and here's a secret, okay? The secret is to do this. Where are we here? Every day. Just take 10 minutes and send out a card to someone. My suggestion is when you wake up in the morning, sometimes you're thinking about somebody, just get up and send them a card. And if you don't think of anybody, just start flipping through your Facebook stuff. First one that comes to mind, send them a card. If you just do it every day, you're going to have 30 prospects. And the following month, I'll be shocked if you don't get people calling you. Okay, because remember, what you're doing is totally different. Okay, so just so you know, this is what you want to do. If you already know somebody who is already involved in send out cards, you can get a link from them, and then they will show you how to set this whole thing up. If not, it is actually, I gotta make sure my link still works here. There we go here. Let me type it in to be sure. I haven't given this link in a long time. freerealcards.com. I'm just hoping it works. Yeah, okay, so freerealcards.com. Click on join now. Okay, and then just choose a customer option. Your customer option, you can choose $9.80, but if you do, you're paying 49 cents a point. If you choose $31, it's 31 cents a point. And then you choose an expense amount. This is where your stats going to come from. And whenever you run out of this, you can always add more. So for example, here, you'll see I have $15 left in my expense account and I have over 1,000 points right now. So I can do a huge, I'm going to be doing a huge campaign actually for Christmas and also for the team. Okay, so I'm going to need about 3,000 points when I'm done with that. Okay, so do that and click checkout, and bang, you're done. All right. So let me just write that here. Free. Whoop. Where we go? Oh gosh, I can't remember right here. Okay, people are asking more questions. Free real cards.com. Okay. Now remember, if you what I would do first is customer wise, it's okay. If find out the person, just find out if the person who brought you into the business, see if they're on the webinar today, find out if they have an account, because a lot of times a lot of people are using this and you don't even know that they're using it. Okay. All right. Let's see the question here. Charles has a question. He goes, Charles, you make me laugh. Charles says, I have a promoter. One of my promoters are not happy with the 1, 2, 3 way to ask them whether they're a customer or promoter. Okay. Oh, man. That is great. I love that. Okay, so Charles, I don't really understand. So they're not happy that you used 1, 2, 3 on them to get them to become a customer promoter, or they don't want to do that to ask other people. Okay? All right. Okay, you said that they complained saying it looked like we had to choose to get into the business. I'll get out of my house. Charles, you are right. That's exactly what it is. It's either you're 1, your customer, 2, your customer getting a product for free, or 3, you're going to promote the challenge. If you're not any one of those, we want to thank you for coming. Have a great day. All right. Okay, Sean says, hey Dave, I grabbed some business cards off a sticky board at a bar. When I call those businesses, women, should I just use your I'm new to the area script? No, Sean, unless you're new to the area, you can. But what I would do is I would say, you know what, I got your card off a sticky board. Okay, a lot of those people, when they stick their card on a sticky board, guess what? They're doing it because they're looking for business. That's why they put it on there. So I'll just tell them, look, I grabbed your card from a sticky board and I'm expanding a new business in your area, and then going to the script. Okay? Okay, Charles, we're still back to here, but they're not happy with that approach. Charles, you know what? What approach would because they seem interested, but they still need to think about it. Okay? Well, what you're looking for is people to make a decision right then and there. That's what you're trying to do. So again, I don't know why someone wouldn't be happy with that approach. I haven't had that issue yet. But also, I guess it comes down to how you're saying it to people. I go, look, hey guys, look, you know what? You're now going to be one of 3 types of people. 1, you're going to be someone that, you want to take a challenge. All right. 2, maybe you want to take your challenge and get your product for free. If you're 1 or 2, we're just going to ask you to please go to the kitchen, and we'll set you up with the right kit that will fit the challenge that you're choosing. Or you're going to be a 3. You're going to be someone like us, where you want to promote the challenge, you want to make some money, you want to get into a BMW. If that's you, then we're going to ask you to stay right here in the living room, and then we're going to be going through a training to show you exactly what it is we're going to do. Okay, so Charles, now this is what I say. If you don't get up and choose what number you are, I am going to assume that you are a number 3, and we're going to start the training in 5 minutes from now. So again, 1 and 2, please go to the kitchen. If you're a 3, then we're going to welcome you to the team. All right? And that's it. So Charles, normally what happens, whoever is a 0, they will get up and go towards the kitchen. Okay? Because you're trying to separate the people. And if it's a promoter that says, hey, look, you know what, I don't want to do this. You know what you say to that promoter? Hey, no problem. You wrap it up the way you feel you want to wrap it up, but when I'm here doing the meeting, I'm going to be doing the 1, 2, 3. So again, it's totally up to you. Okay, I wouldn't even fight with the promoter about if they have to say 1, 2, 3 or not. If they don't feel comfortable saying 1, 2, 3, then you know what? If they have a different way of closing out the meeting, that's totally up to them. I found the 1, 2, 3 is the fastest way for you to get an answer from someone who doesn't tell you that they're 1, a 2, or a 3 are going to be wasting your time. Okay? So remember what I said, last part. If you don't get up, I'm going to assume that you're a 3, and we're going to get you started right now in the business. Okay, so that's what I say. So when I say that, normally what happens, they all get up real quick and they run to the kitchen. Okay, so try that next time. Just say, look, if you don't get up, I'm going to assume you're number 3. Sandra, Diane did. All right, Diane. Is Diane here? I don't see her here. Maybe here, maybe not here. Dan, welcome. Welcome to the team. Cool. Okay, anyone else with a question, challenge, anything else is? All right. Well, guys, like I said, today I just wanted to share this aspect. Right now, for this tool I'm using, now is actually one of the best times to use it for Christmas. Because, so for example, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be going looking for a big Christmas tree. We're going to stick the whole family in front of the tree. We're going to take a picture of that. We're going to put it on in the front of the card. We're going to create a card, send it out to the team, but also to prospects. Okay, in here, under contacts, I have prospects. So here, this is my ViSalus list right here. So I have ViSalus prospects. Okay, so the reason I have those groups, because when I have people in that group there, I have their address. I send them a Christmas card to say, hey, you know what? It's great hanging out with you. Maybe we can help you make your 2013 year the best year yet. Okay, so you just do little things like this, and I'll tell you, you'll be really amazed, because when you start calling people back for your whatever it is, when you call them, they will pick up your phone because you are doing something totally different. You make them smile. A lot of times people carry this card around with them. Okay, so Sandra, that's cool. Yeah, you should do that as well. And I'm in the process of creating different cards as well for different people who hit different levels and stuff like that. I use this for everything. Okay, when people buy my books online, I use this as well. People are trying to sell my homes, I use that as well. People I meet. Oh, remember that I told you there's a guy, another picture I showed. Well, that guy, he just did a photo shoot with me. Same thing, I'm going to send him a card to thank him for that. Guess what he's going to do? I'm not telling him what to do, but most likely what he's going to do, he's going to create a hidden section where I can now download some of the pictures that he took of the photo shoot. And he's not going to charge me. Okay. Anyways, like I said, the key thing is every day, just find someone and send them a gratitude or thank you card. And in return, you'll find out in 30 days from now, you're going to have a lot more people connecting with you, more than you'll actually be able to handle. Okay? So just do that every single day. And then let me know what happens. Guys, we only have 3 minutes left. Those of you who just came on, if you missed what I shared today, basically what's happening is it will be on my personal site, workwithsuperdave.com. Later on tonight, I'll have the video on here. And all it was I just showed the tools, because people wonder, how it is that I have people that are just receptive to me. And it's because I do things to them that most other people do not do. I just make them feel special. And today I showed you my secret weapon. And the normal cost used to be $400, and now it is free. So that's why I share that with you. Okay. So with that, hope you got some value from this. Sean, you're awesome as well. Thank you. And the rest of you guys, make this week your best week yet. If you're in Toronto, the Toronto area, we have a big challenge party happening this Monday. Where are we here? Let me pull it up real quick here. Okay, it's happening this Monday. If you're looking for the flyer, if you're in our project, look under files, and you will have November 26th Ajax party. Oh, download. Okay, so that's going to be in Ajax, which is the Ajax Convention Center. All right, so that's going to be happening. Oh, let me shrink this down. Happening at 7 p.m. tomorrow at the Ajax Convention Center. All right. So if you're not in Toronto, then what I recommend you do is go on Facebook, do a search for people who are in Toronto, connect with them, and say, listen, you know what? We're having a big challenge party happening out there. I'd like you to check this out, and then you can follow up with them afterwards. All right. So that's another angle that you can use Facebook for. All right, so we'll be there with a bunch of other ambassadors as well. All your team members will be there. We're going to take pictures. All that cool stuff will be happening at this event. All right, so with that, take care. Make today an awesome week, and I do hope you learned something new today. Bye.